Here are the top developments coming to the Triangle in 2025 that you should definitely be excited about. Number 1, they are completing the overhaul and widening of 440 on that stretch between Cary and Raleigh. They've been working on this for literally 5 years. It was supposed to be done last year, but this was definitely well needed. They're widening it to 6 lanes just to help with congestion. We're one of the fastest growing places in the US right now, and we were not able to keep up. This is one initiative that is going to help us do that. Number 2, the Hurricanes Arena is expected to undergo massive renovations starting in 2025. They're spending $1 billion to develop a mixed-use district. This will be a multi-phase development offering housing, retail, office, hotel, and entertainment. This is going to be huge for the city at large because here in Raleigh-Durham, we love our Canes games, and now they're going to get even more exciting. Number 3, I think this one I might be most excited about. We are finally getting our first Buc-ee's. This is North Carolina's first Buc-ee's, and it's coming to Mebane. And if you don't know where Mebane is, it's sandwiched in between Greensboro and between the Triangle. And so they're going to buy a big plot of land, and they're going to slap down a 74,000 square foot convenience store with 120 gas pumps, 652 parking spaces, including 24 electric vehicle parking spaces. And they are expecting that it will most likely be completed by the end of 2025, making it a very popular destination for travelers, truckers, and I expect a lot of people in the Triangle are going to make an extra trip out to Mebane just to check out Buc-ee's because it's that good. Now, number 4 on the list, we're expecting to see the first phase completed this year of the RTP Foundation Hub. What this is they're going to bring sky rises and big apartment buildings into RTP, which historically has been taken up solely by companies. RTP, Research Triangle Park, is the nation's largest research park, and it's where we get a lot of our jobs here in the Triangle. And we have a lot of Fortune 500 and 100 companies who are headquartered in RTP, so they take up a lot of space with their manufacturing and their research facilities. And this new development is going to make it a lot easier for working professionals to work and live in the same area, have essentially no commute. It's going to bring needed density to the RTP. Number 5 on the list, we are getting a Costco in Wake Forest. And this was long overdue. We have one in Apex, and then we have one in Midtown, just north of downtown Raleigh. So this is going to be a big win for those who are living in Wake Forest. Number 6 on the list, they are looking to restore the S line in 2025. This is a railway system that connects Raleigh to Richmond, Virginia. Now, when cars came along, this railway system became less and less popular. Eventually, they basically stopped using it. Now they are reinvesting in that transit system. The US gave them a $1 billion grant to do this, and the goal is to bring high-speed travel between these East Coast cities, which I think a lot of us would definitely enjoy. And there's been an overall big push towards increasing public transportation across the Triangle as we've continued to grow, and so I am expecting to see a lot more developments like this take place over the years to come. Another thing that Raleigh is trying to do as we continue to grow is to create more affordable housing. So there's a lot of affordable housing projects that are being started here in 2025. For example, Moore Square is being redeveloped to increase the amount of affordable housing. When they say affordable housing, they mean you earn a certain income that's 30 to 60% below the average market income. Back in 2016, Raleigh actually set this goal of creating 5,700 affordable housing units by 2029. So this year, we're going to continue to see them making progress on that promise. Number 8 on the list, Dorothy Dix Park is expanding. If you haven't been to Dorothy Dix, it's a beautiful open landscape with plenty to do, great place to go for a picnic, walk your dog, hang out with friends, catch a movie in the park, right near downtown. And back in 2022, they began the construction of the Gibson Play Plaza, and it was supposed to be done last year, but it looks like they're going to be wrapping up this year. This is an 18-acre area that will have landscaping, fountains, gardens, a waterfall, amphitheater, picnic grounds, a civic plaza, and a playground with climbing towers, and a bunch of other stuff that kids and families are going to love. Number 9, VinFast is establishing an EV car manufacturing plant here in the Triangle. They are a Vietnamese electric car manufacturer, and this is going to bring a bunch of jobs and overall economic growth to the Raleigh area. They already broke ground. They're expecting to begin production this year. This is going to create 7,500 jobs. They're going to produce 200,000 cars a year. And they've already invested $4 billion in this development. Before we get into number 10 on the list, if you're finding this video helpful and you do want to learn more about living in Raleigh, then make sure that you click subscribe. It's free, and that way you don't miss new updates about our city. Number 10, I think this will be a great place to bring my wife on a date. It's called The Yard. It's near Glenwood South. Their plan is to take a bunch of old shipping containers and turning it into this innovative dining and social gathering place right here near downtown Raleigh. It's going to be very unique to our city, and I can't wait to check it out. Number 11, we have a major global player in the biotech industry, Fujifilm, moving to Holly Springs. This is going to bring a lot of jobs to Holly Springs and further increase Raleigh's position as a leader in research and innovation with RTP. Number 12 on the list, we are finally getting a Dutch Bros. And this is a work in progress for this year, starting off with one location in Morrisville, but there are going to be more locations. They tend to spread like wildfire once they choose a city. It's originally out of Oregon, and me and my wife personally prefer Dutch Bros over Starbucks. If you're mad at me for that, you can put something in the comments. If you've never had Dutch Bros, then you definitely have to try it once they make their way into the Triangle this year. Number 13 on the list is Phase 2 of Fenton. Fenton is one of the newer developments in Cary. It's upscale shopping and dining and apartments, and they're continuing to build into 2025. Most notably, they're building a 7-story, 186-key hotel, in addition to other restaurants and entertainment options. As you can see, there's a lot of good things coming to the Triangle in 2025, and I couldn't possibly cover everything. There's a lot more good things to come. If you're thinking about making a move here and you're looking for a house, then I want you to call the number below or click the free consultation link in the description, set up a time to chat with me and my team. In the meantime, if you want to keep learning more about the Raleigh area, then make sure you watch one of these videos next, subscribe, and I'll see you there.